Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react into My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 20. Yo, this season has a lot of episodes. Episode 20? How many episodes does this season have? Regardless, last few episodes we've seen like our boys from UA and girls on missions with their respectful agencies, and it really kind of puts into perspective how father they are compared to the real life villains. So they have a long way to go, but right, just because they're OP in UA doesn't mean they're gonna be OP out there. So they have a lot to go. They have a lot to do to attain a level that All Might has and everybody else. So I like that. It kind of puts it into real perspective. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, enjoy the Patreon, support your boy, Discord, all that. Let's go.
I know I wasn't here long, but thanks for everything.
I don't think there's any reason for you to thank me. I wasn't around when the really big stuff happened.
Sure, but the only reason I was able to stand up against Stain at all was because of our sparring and your wise instructions. Ow!
What the?
Ow!
You survived, yes, but only because the hero killer let you.
And that was back to reality. Stain did go easy on him and Todoroki because he deemed them real heroes. He didn't want to end their careers, right? He wanted to inspire them, right? He just wanted to kill Ida, but they kept getting in his way and he didn't want to kill him. If he actually went all out, he possibly could have ended all of them.
Oh, you did still manage to get a stress fracture in your arm. I know what happened. You went well over your limit. I thought we agreed you were only supposed to use 5%.
I've been wondering for a while, but never found a good time to ask. I mean, now's not the best time either, but here I am.
Out with it now! I've got pastries to eat!
Even though you're really strong, and you train the #1 hero in the world yourself, no one knows you. You should be super famous,
Yeah.
but you're not.
Yeah, but in the last episode, he said he acquired a teacher license only for All Might. And that was his one and only student. So there's a story there. I think he made a promise to All Might's predecessor with One for All. And that's why he did it. And he didn't really care about that shit. He just wanted to be there for All Might because that guy, All for One, killed the predecessor before All Might was ready. So it's gonna be something like that.
Is there a specific reason for that, or what?
No, that's an easy one. I was just never that interested in working as a pro hero. All Might, I mean. He can explain everything better than me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and he told in the 2 episodes ago, he told All Might, it's not fair to keep secrets from this kid. You need to tell him everything. So there's a story here.
That's it, kid. Keep working hard.
Hey.
Hey, boy. Who are you?
Seriously? Oh, well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
One question. Does All Might need to die for Midoriya to utilize his full capabilities as a One for All user or not? I don't think he has to, but because they did say that his capabilities as a One for All user are diminishing. All Might's, I mean, because he let Midoriya inherit it. Right, so...
Holy crap! What the heck, Bakugo? Stop laughing. My hair's gotten used to this and I can't get it back the right way. Did you not hear me?
All I did was help people evacuate and provide logistical support.
Now that's what I want to see. Whether Todoroki, Ida, and Deku can actually tell their classmates what they were up to. I don't think they can. It's top secret because the police lied for them, so...
Still sounds like so much fun! I spent basically the whole time trading and cleaning the ship deck.
If you want to talk about the ones who really changed, it was those 3.
Oh yeah, the hero killer.
Glad you guys made it back alive. Seriously.
They do know.
I worried about you too.
You were lucky Endeavor showed up and saved you guys.
Yeah, they don't know the full story. They just know they were there. Even though they weren't named, right? But they know because Midoriya sent the location, so he had to justify why he did it, right?
So cool! Just what I'd expect from the #2 hero.
Did you see him in that weird video? It's all over the internet.
I didn't even know there was a video of him.
Yeah. Stain's a pretty evil villain, but like super tenacious.
His beliefs led him to cold-blooded murder.
He was a
No matter
fanatic.
his motives, killing cannot be condoned.
And they all actually said that he was in a private hero school before he started his villain arc. But he didn't agree with what they were teaching, so he kind of quit and then went for 10 years to train in his killing maneuvers.
To keep anyone else from suffering like me, well,
I promise, I will strive to be the perfect hero.
Yeah, let's do it!
Feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Now then, listen carefully for what's in store. We're
He
going
looks
to
like
be
an action
conducting
figure.
a little race. Take everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this rescue training. You'll be competing in groups of 5. Each person starts from a different location on the outskirts of the model city. I'll send a distress signal, and you do what you must to rescue me.
Everyone in this group has really good mobility.
Huh. I'd say Midoriya's at a heavy disadvantage against those 4.
That's what I think. Moving around quickly isn't really one of his strong suits,
That's not true. Now that he got a hang of his quirk better, he's gonna be faster, right? Because he can use like 5% of One for All, so his overall stats are gonna skyrocket.
Sure. And whenever he uses his powers, he always gets badly injured.
Is everyone ready? Begin!
Now, okay, my predictions, Ida definitely is gonna be... I mean, I guess he still has injuries, but he's the fastest one right off the bat because his quirk is about his legs, right? But Midoriya's gonna definitely make everybody, right? He's gonna shock everybody because he kind of got a hang of One for All a bit. Not him slapping his tail.
Look at him go!
Midoriya, look at my boy!
With my new training, I can win!
Yep.
Whoa! Midoriya? Since when did you do that?
What? No way! Damn it!
What did I say? What did I say 2 episodes ago, man? My boy's gonna... yeah, sure, he didn't find out that they were whooping ass with... right? They were whooping Stain's ass. I mean, they weren't really... their asses were getting handed to them, but hey, he gained some real-life experience, plus he trained. Yeah, of course, my man's gonna be pissed off. He was wasting time.
Midoriya, are you kidding me?
Shouldn't he be breaking a bunch of bones?
Nope.
Focus! I can do this! Don't go above 5%! I've just gotta stay calm and alert!
And it's over! Keep working and preparing for your upcoming final exams.
Sir!
Yep.
Group 1, leave the field. You're up, Group 2. Time has come for me to tell you the whole truth about me and One for All.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm here for this.
Then you'll have to throw me in solitary confinement because you can't stop me! I want to see Yairo those curves!
Bruh, maybe that's for your pee-pee because he's so small. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Slender waist, Hagakure's floating underwear, Uraraka's super fine body, Atsui's unexpectedly soft movies!
That's Jiro's earphone jack!
Heard everything.
Why am I the only one he didn't say anything about?
Oh my god, my girl depressed. My man went on a whole rant and he didn't compliment her at all.
You mentioned One for All earlier.
I heard that the hero killer swallowed your blood in the attack.
Oh, yeah. His quirk made him able to paralyze someone after tasting their blood.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Like, maybe he now transferred One for All to him because he got his DNA. But I guess it doesn't work like that. You need to want to transfer it.
That's what this is about?
Do you remember how I gave my power to you? What
See?
I said that day?
Eat this!
No, not that part. Be given to another person if you, the bearer, intend to pass it along.
Okay.
It's not something that can just be taken by force, although it can be transferred by force. Kind of like this.
Here, you have to take it!
What kind of example is that?
One for All was derived from another odd quirk, a power that's very old.
It used to be something different?
Okay.
The name of that quirk is All for One.
Isn't that the villain? Oh my god, this villain's gonna be broken. How? What? They mentioned the villain. Yeah, this is connected. All of it, it's connected.
It allowed its user to take quirks from others.
I was
The
right.
user could keep the quirks for himself or give them
Bro.
to someone else.
Go back to reactions ago. As soon as they mentioned All for One, I said it was a complete, like the polar opposite of One for All. And I theorized that it might grant the user the ability to take other quirks, man. Yo, I'm writing the script.
What? You mean he could steal powers?
This was back when quirks were just starting to show up, before society had figured out how to deal with the newly powered among them. During that chaotic period of change, there was one person who managed to rally many people together. He went by the name of his power, All for One. He stole quirks from others. And then, with his overwhelming abilities, he spread his influence across the country.
How does this all tie together, though? And what about One for All?
Yeah, how do you create One for All from that? So he was stealing other people's quirks, and like when he steals your quirk, you no longer have that quirk, or does he just copy it? Because that other kid we saw in General Studies has that ability as well. He can steal other people's quirks and use them, but I guess not permanently. He can only use it for like 5 minutes or something. It doesn't matter. Regardless, hey, yo, what an ability.
I said that All for One could give quirks to others, remember? He made people trust him or submit to his will by altering their abilities. But apparently, there were many poor souls who couldn't bear the burden of the quirks they were given. They became like mindless living dolls, incapable of speaking. Just like the Nomus are. This evil man had a quirkless younger brother. He was small and sickly, but he had a strong sense of justice. Even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk, though even he hadn't realized this to be the case. He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power. And that is how One for All came to be.
Damn! The chills! So this ultimate villain created his ultimate opponent, man. And it was his brother. He was the first One for All user. He said, screw my brother, bro. He doing all the bad deeds. I'm gonna do a good deed. And he started creating real life heroes that can actually... So wait, his original quirk was to give others quirks, to pass on quirks, but then All for One gave him a quirk on top of that to accumulate quirks. Okay, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Damn. For a second there, when they showed this guy... All for One, they showed us a silhouette of his younger brother. I thought it was Shigaraki, because Shigaraki is also frail and something. So is this guy definitely, bro? Those Nomus were created by somebody giving them multiple quirks, and the bodies were dismembered because they couldn't handle such power. And yeah, this all ties back to that Nomu having wings. It's gonna be the kid from their childhood. That is devastating.
I've always found it ironic that justice so often spawns from evil.
Wait, hold on! I understand how One for All came about now. But this bad guy must be long dead by this point.
There are quirks that halt aging. He probably has something like that.
Oh my god.
The symbol of evil seemed pretty much immortal.
Hey, yo! That didn't even occur to me. This guy has been around for generations. Yeah, like... All Might is like the 8th or 9th, right? One for All user. So this guy's still around after, man, he must be ancient, definitely. And can you imagine how much quirks he accumulated over the years? Yeah, he definitely, my boy Orochimaru, bro. Orochimaru needs to see this man. He's immortal.
The world at the time and the huge difference in their combat abilities. The younger brother decided to entrust this new quirk to future generations. Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power until it was strong enough to stop his older brother. As its holder, you may one day have to fight against this great evil yourself.
Chills.
Because I failed. Come on. Tell him. He needs to know.
This is gonna be something like you can't reach your full potential while I'm alive. This is gonna be something like, as you mature, I'm gonna keep dying out, and eventually, as you reach your peak, and as you're capable of actually standing up to All for One, I'm gonna be dead. Right? We can't simultaneously be alive in order for you to reach your peak. Something like that. He just said, as long as you're here. Ooh.
That's not how it'll happen. Our futures are...
Yeah.
He
Tell
won't
him.
Understand. I won't be by your side anymore.
I knew it. I knew it. He has to die. He has to die for Midoriya to reach his full potential. I think there's an end credit scene.
You're camping in the woods.
Yeah,
Does that mean?
You'll be training while you're camping in the woods.
Stupid.
Oh, you girls better pack this thing!
You
Even though
girls.
what All Might had to tell me was mind-blowing. My daily life is continuing as usual. And despite everything, my goals haven't changed.
Now that he's viral, those who want to wreak havoc, or who simply sympathize with him, will seek out the League of Villains as a way to satisfy their urges.
That was his plan.
Tomura Shigaraki will be put in a position where he must unify many new recruits.
I wonder if the child can pull it off. How much has he really grown?
He'll do well, even if I have to work him to the bone. It's the only way he'll be able to take my place. Because very soon, this temporary peace will come to a violent end.
Hey, yo, that was All For One, wasn't it? My man has a dismembered face, and he finally acquired a quirk of rapid regeneration, but he didn't have it back then when All Might almost killed him, apparently. And he now needs all these machines that are healing him, and he looks like he's better, but he's dismembered. And we saw that Nomu that was supposed to kill All Might had the ability of rapid regeneration, which he gave it, but he didn't have it for himself back then. Oh, damn, that was crazy. And he said Shigaraki's to be the one to... Oh, okay. I think I see what's going on here. I think he's gonna give all his abilities that he accumulated throughout generations to Shigaraki. But I don't think Shigaraki's body is strong enough to inherit that shit, right? He's gonna turn into a mindless Nomu. So I don't know what he plans to do there, but apparently he doesn't plan to live forever anymore. But I just loved that concept. I love that concept. He's immortal and he just accumulates power and abilities throughout the years, generations. And his brother, who didn't have a quirk of living together, he kind of made it his life mission to stop his brother, who was already so evil back then in the first generation. So my man said, okay, I'm gonna use my power and spread it through the generations. So each time a random individual is gonna improve on the power and pass it on to somebody else. And eventually in 27 generations, somebody's gonna defeat my brother. Yo, my man reaching from the grave to snatch his brother's soul, bruh. There's something very deep in that. I loved that explanation. I loved that explanation. Yo! But yeah, in this little short ending, they said they're going camping. If they all pass the final exam, they're gonna go camping throughout the entire summer. And that pervy kid was like, "You girls better pass." I ain't gonna be stuck with these, right, dudes? You better pass. I need to peep on somebody. I love it. Very good episode. Very good explanation. Can't wait to see more. This show just keeps giving me the chills, bro. And I love the design of the dude, the villain, right? All For One. And All For One is so evil. Like, it's like so selfish in the name. Like, All For One. Everything is for me. And One For All is like heroic. I love it. I love the concept. I even love the concept that it was made from evil. Like, evil made the good part of right? Man, I love it. That being said, I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.